Hello everyone, today in this video we'll fight against the Atmos character of our world around us, and this time we will focus on some countries like UK in which the elections are coming. They will be organized if nothing serious happens really soon. And of course, as I'm always telling to you, the only thing the people who have power, doesn't matter who they are, official politicians or representative of corporations or different uh, more secret or less secret communities, they are afraid of losing power. That's why even in the United Kingdom now, the current Prime Minister is saying that the ban for the cars that are working thanks to fossil fuels will not be introduced in 2030 because it wouldn't be good for the British society. It's actually funny because this current Prime Minister of United Kingdom was one of the most avid supporters of the idea of electric vehicles that are mistakenly called cars, and he was pushing for these ideas as much as he could together with his colleagues. And suddenly before the elections, the same guy, yes, the same guy is saying that okay, we will not introduce this ban for the cars that are working thanks to the fossil fuels because it wouldn't be good for the British society, and I have to add because even if we wanted to do so, United Kingdom is not ready for that because of many technical reasons, the absence of chargers, and so on and so on, and the fact that these all electric vehicles, mistakenly called cars, would be simply too expensive for the vast majority of British society. And the same trends we observe in other countries, like in Germany, also another crazy country promoting these crazy green ideas that are not so eco-friendly as one could think. Another country promoting these crazy green ideas starts to slowly make few steps back, and due to the recent crisis on the market of so-called cheap, I wouldn't say cheap, but cheaper energies because of the intensification of the conflict in Ukraine, they are even opening some mines. They are also using more and more fossil resources to support their energetical needs that are huge, because German economy is very well developed, is very specialized, can produce many useful things, but has one big flaw: it is really energy consuming. That's why Germans, suddenly the government forgetting about the many aspects of green Madhouse green agenda, is opening many mines and try to use many fossil resources they have in their own territory, because suddenly reality started knocking to their doors. We see that similar promises and similar regulations appear, and in my opinion will appear, in many other countries in which Green Madhouse slowly started being a dominating ideology, unfortunately. Because, as I'm always telling you, according to, and I really agree with that, a Polish great theoretician of civilization, Mr. Felix Konechny, what's the purpose of the government? The purpose of the government is to keep the power, or the straightforward translation should be of this term, keep at the power. So one can say keep the power, and the only thing, this is the conclusion out of it, that people who have power, doesn't matter if it's a legal government or people behind it, they are afraid of losing the power. Therefore, only social awareness and social actions, social response to the actions of the governments and people behind it can force these people to make something good for the populations. Otherwise, these people will do what they want and they will always put us in trouble. They will always try to bribe people with their own money and, of course, pay for their mistakes and irresponsible decision. According to Thomas Sowell, and I really agree with that, the most dangerous are people who are not taking consequences of their own decision because they always follow a wrong path and they do not learn anything from their own mistakes if they don't pay for them. So nations should be aware to make politicians and people behind them who have power pay for their own decisions as much as possible. Then there would be an equilibrium in which the individual people from the population that is ruled by the elite, business political elite, could preserve some of the personal freedom aspects. The ideal situation is when we can preserve as much freedom as possible, but to do so, we need to be aware that we need to fight for it every day. All the best. Have a nice day. Bye.